And wait, this
You're
one.
not even in the. Go.
And action.
So my favorite moment today involved Steven, Aaron, and actually a bunch of other teams. It was raining, and there really wasn't a lot for us to do. I mean, really, really raining. It was a tropical storm that came through or whatever, and there's a community fair with kids a couple times this week, and they really wanted us to just go to the park and hand out these flyers right here. And handing out flyers really isn't my favorite thing to do. Steven, how about you? Probably not so much. Going to the subway terminal, we're all pretty nervous. I hand out some flyers, Aaron hand out some flyers, and I could tell Steven was very nervous. And I said to Steven, we're not leaving until you hand out a flyer. And I literally sat down right in the middle of the subway terminal against this post, and I watched this metamorphosis take place with Steven, where he was just like really nervous and didn't really want to do this. And he looked over at me and he was like, this guy's not getting up, so I need to ask people for flyers. And so Steven started to ask people, would you consider coming to this children's fair, this church? And Steven handed out how many flyers? Zero. But you tried. You tried. I mean, you tried. You're bold and you did something that made you nervous. Like you're being on video right now, you're a little nervous, but you did it, and we were really proud of you for doing that. Okay. So Brad, encourage back to 17 people today.
Actually, it was 16 and a dollar.
Don't
And that's pretty much what happened today.
We'll get one.
Carve it into your mustache.
Today we went to Sandy Relief. But once we got there, we got to go and meet this guy named George. He shows up and he asked us what we were capable of doing. And I said, well, I own my own construction company. And like, yeah, sweet. We live for doing this stuff. He went to tell us that when Sandy came in, it was starting to come in on the beaches, and he would always, every 20 minutes, he'd go and check it, and there was a certain time that when it came into the parking lot, he knew it was his time to leave. Almost like the ocean just came up and just swirled around. But what we got to do was, we got to strip the ceilings in this house, and these two guys here were just phenomenal. They jumped right in, didn't complain at all. Adam was up in the attic blowing insulation in the beginning. It was pretty hot up there, and he stuck it out till as far as he can go, and then came down, took a break, and then we just continued to strip ceilings. It was really cool to see his face on how we were able to help and how we showed up, and he asked me questions just because of my background on how to do some things to improve his home. Like, he has to raise his house literally 6 feet with the new codes, and he was hoping that he could maybe raise the floor 2 feet and then maybe only have to raise the foundation 4 feet and inside, and about collar ties and how to get his walls up. It was just true to he actually had a smile on his face. So it was just a true blessing to work with him, and then these two guys, it was just great.